Peace, blessings, health, and wonders to you sincere brothers out there prophesying, doing the work of the Lord, and those of you, who believe in the Messiah, Yeshua. It's your brother Nick coming back at y'all with another blessing through the Spirit. And if it's your first time tuning into one of my videos, like, subscribe to get edified, right? And the topic and title for blessing the video that I want to touch on today is "To him that overcomes, the tree of life in paradise," right? And it comes from the book of Revelation, chapter 2 and verse 7. And we're going to jump straight into it. It reads this. This in the KJV, by the way. It says, "He that has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the churches." And this red letter, by the way, so this, the Messiah is speaking himself, which we know not to be a so-called white boy. Revelation 1, the chapter prior to this one, speaks about his appearance, how he had feet like fine brass, as if it burned in a furnace. So he was a dark-skinned man. He would be a so-called Negro today if people was to see him. He was an Israelite from the tribe of Judah, which we believe that we are, according to the prophecies, the curses, everything in this book, the Bible, fits the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And we are the true biblical Israelites, right? But I just wanted to, throw that out there, to clear it up, to clear up the lies and deception on who the Lord, the Messiah, the Savior truly is. So I'm reading it again from the top. "He that has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the churches. To him that overcomes will I give to eat of the tree of life, which is in the midst of the paradise of God." All right, and as you can see on the screen, I got, a screenshot pulled up from the Blue Letter Bible. And I looked up what this word means, to overcome. He that overcomes, right? And it says, you go down, to the outline of biblical usage. It says, to overcome, it says, of Christians that hold fast their faith even unto death against the power of their foes and temptations and persecutions, right? And the Christians, the true, meaning of that word, it doesn't, correlates or relates to Christianity in the modern sense. It's talking about the Israelites who believe in the Messiah, that hold fast to their faith, even unto death against the power of their foes. And the foes basically means, the enemies, which is the globalists, the wicked elite of Edom, so-called Caucasian, white people, and primarily the synagogue of Satan, which is the Zionists, so-called Jewish people. They're not Jews, They say they are Jews and are not, but do lie, That's Revelation 2 and 9 and 3 and 9. But they are our enemies, Zionist Freemasons, Scottish Rite Freemasons, etc., etc. But also our enemies are Satan and demons, and even the black woman. She's our enemy too, and we overcome our enemies, and also temptations, whether they be, your afflictions, your cross, your burden that you have to carry in the faith, with different situations of chastisement the Lord put you through in your walk, and also, the great hour of temptation, which should come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth, which is the mandate of the mark of the beast, written in Revelation 13 and 16, when the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast, will be implemented for the whole world to take, and that's the big test of temptation. And we was commanded not to take it, and it says persecution. So we overcome all of these things by faith in Hamashiach, right? do the world know is Christ. Because if you go to 1 John 5:4, it says, whatsoever is born of the Most High overcomes the world. And this is the victory that overcomes the world, even our faith. Who is he that overcomes the world but he that believe that Yahshua is the Son of the Most High? So if we, hold fast to that belief in him, we'll get rewarded for it. And there's many rewards, that I'm gonna cover, in various other lessons that's along the lines of, overcoming, because there's many things that you'll get for this. Just one that I'm gonna touch on for this one, precept here in Revelation 2:7. But this one is about Hamashiach giving the victor, endure to the end, to eat of the tree of life, which is in the midst of the paradise of the Most High. And the tree of life is immortality. And only Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, the elect first and foremost, only they have access to this tree, or access to everlasting life through their faith, in the Messiah. And we the only group of people who will enjoy living forever without aging and death. And it's not paradise in the spirit realm, but paradise on earth. Because I'm going to tell you this right here. One of the biggest secrets on earth is who will rule the world next. Damn near everyone on earth failed to realize, to everything there's a season and a time to every purpose under heaven. And a time to get and a time to lose. That's all in Ecclesiastes chapter 2. And that applies to empires. The current regime of the wicked, will lose power to the righteous, because, at the second coming, of the Messiah, the kingdom of heaven will be instituted in the earth, in which Israel will rule, the Lord's chosen people. And that's according to a Bible prophecy. But during this, time, the Israelites are going to be, extremely blessed. And the Lord's going to make them rejoice from all the sorrow that they had to go through. This second Esdras, it's in the Apocrypha, chapter 8 and verse 52. It says, for unto you is paradise open, the tree of life is planted, the time to come is prepared, plenteousness is made ready, which is, abundance of resources, whether it be women or wives, children. We have plenty of cattle, plenty of slaves, plenty of land, plenty of riches, jewels, gold, silver, other precious stones, metals, crystals, and many other things. It says a city is built. Yeah, a city is built for, it will be built for you to rule over, as an elect member, being a king and a priest after the order of Melchizedek, gonna rule the earth in righteousness, being responsible for establishing the law, statutes, commandments as the laws of the land. We will have this honor, and we will be ordained by the Lord. It states in Isaiah chapter 32 and verse 1, a king shall reign in righteousness, and princes shall rule in judgment, and it's going to be righteous judgment, a righteous rulership. And because we're in power, the earth is going to be made into paradise, right? For the Israelites and for everybody, man. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bears rule, the people mourn. The wicked is bearing rule right now, and that's the so-called white man. But the transferring of power is about to take place, and the Lord's going to do it, man. It's all prophesied in the Bible. Continuing on, and rest is allowed. Yeah, you're going to be at peace without oppression in the future, in the kingdom of heaven. But you can't do that now. You can't rest for real. What is a weekend off? It's nothing. They shall wear out the saints to the Most High, as it is written. We still in captivity to this day, subject to payments. It says, yeah, perfect goodness and wisdom. Verse 53, the root of evil is sealed up from you. Weakness and the moth is hid from you, and corruption is fled into hell to be forgotten. That means, we're going to have new celestial bodies, and having an immortal angelic body. The root of evil will be sealed up from us. We won't sin anymore. We won't do wrong. It'll be impossible for us to do so, because we won't be corruptible, as the flesh that we in now. Weakness and the moth, corruption, is your body decays, and when we get the new body, we will age to our prime level when it comes to looks, and then we're gonna stay looking like that for the rest of our lives. And we're gonna be very beautiful, We're gonna look just like the Lord and the Father look, and our other angelic family in heavens. And we have royal, dark, white hair, glowing red eyes, type look. As Revelation 1:14 on down says, But verse 54, sorrows are past, and in the end it showed the treasure of immortality. And this treasure can be mine and yours, but we have to overcome. We have to overcome. And as Revelation 2:7 says again, to him that overcomes will I give to eat of the tree of life. And the fruit of the tree of life is immortality, man. Everlasting life, which is in the midst of the paradise of the Most High. So you're going to enjoy your immortality in the kingdom of heaven. That's a part of the reward for overcoming. Peace.